is the first episode of VlogSiblings. This is an English project with me and my friend Morgan, and I will be analyzing musical evolution from 1950 to 1995, while Morgan will be analyzing musical evolution from 1995 to present day. Early in the 1950s, vocal performers reigned supreme in music. Performers such as Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, and Bing Crosby were the main musicians of the time, but they were mostly appealing to adults. Adults, of course, having an income, were also the only ones who were able to buy their own phonograph. The records at the time, called 78s, because they turned at 78 revolutions per minute, were expensive and clunky. But as technology advanced, new records were created, such as this. It's called a 45 because, as you might have guessed, it turns at 45 revolutions per minute instead of 78. Now these were much cheaper to make, so teenagers could buy them and play them on a record player in their own room. This created a market for a new genre of music directed at teens, known as rock and roll. The blues-based, up-tempo sound of rock music encouraged teens out onto the dance floor. Stemming from blues, rock and roll had an African-American background. Most record companies thought that teens wouldn't want to buy records made by African-American artists. These companies would find out just how wrong they were when white teens started listening to artists such as Chuck Berry. And thus was the evolution of rock.